Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Tag Team Season 1, March 30. So some people watching the playback are probably going to wonder why we have 7 minutes of silence. So can you guys hear me loud and clear? Am I coming through okay? Testing, 1, 2. My mic sounds nice, check 1. My mic sounds nice, check 2. You know what? After 7 minutes though, they're going to get a wonderful surprise. They're going to get a little bit of serenade action. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So I do have Will's going to start moonwalking already. It appears that, you guys know we do the schedules well in advance, and not everybody can be here every time we have a match. That's why we have schedules. And Valar had a appointment at work today that she was not able to get out of. So it does appear that in the next 8 minutes that Will and Ocean Man will get the default victory against Amy and Valar. Now, if there's any other teams out there that would like to challenge Will and Ocean Man, if they are to accept to get some bonus points, they certainly can. I mean, there's always the potential you could get a loss, but you can get extra bonus points as well. Remember, the points are what's important. Even if you have a close match, one team could get 6, another team could get 4. If a team has already missed a match earlier on, they could pick up extra matches. I feel like Gemstone and Julia might be challenging Will and Ocean Man. Is that what's going on? Let me put the standings up on the board, see how close everybody is. So it does appear, based on the standings, that Will and Ocean Man are 1-1 with 12 total points. And it looks like Gemstone and Mod Muse are 1-1 with only 6 points. That would have been a big point shift right there. No problem. As we said, we're always looking for ways that we can make up points. Amy was going to throw down like 1 versus 2. She's like, I don't care. She's like, I'll play. But we can't do that. We're not doing 1 versus 2. And we can't have another person fill in. So otherwise, we're going to create more and more teams. And I know Bonnie had a prior appointment as well. Yeah, but there's Chuck. Chuck, we missed you guys. Where you been, man? But if we do get Rocket Crockett and Trigger early, then we could have that match take place, and we could call it early night. I mean, we still get in 2 matches tonight, and then we can, we'll have our 3 matches set up for a Wednesday night. Oh, look at that. Amy's trash talking. Wouldn't be fair for Will and Ray. Well, you don't get points if you lose, Mist. If you get like completely destroyed and you die and don't res, then you get 0 points and you get the loss. Yeah, there's a lot of working going on. I know it's hard to do challenge matches as well. Will wants to throw down a solo match challenge versus Amy. Yeah, Sheila was a good match, though. I mean, you guys both teams fought hard. Will's just fired up, man. He's like, and then, oh, man. They're both on Red Bulls. My goodness gracious. Well, let's see if another team shows up. Will is ready to go. It's like, all right, well, you know what, Will? We're going to give it another 3 minutes before we officially call it. I mean, look, Villar she might take a lunch break and be like, you know what, guys, I'm here. I got an hour for lunch. I mean, there's 3 minutes left. Anything's possible. Or Tommy could show up, and Tommy and Dimes could put down a big challenge against you guys. I mean, you never know. You never know who's liable to come in. Freestyle Monday moment. Well, you guys pretty much know what I'm drinking. There's no doubt. Yep, it is here. Red Bull Orange right in front of me. And looking at the schedule, I mean, now Sheila and Busy do not have a match. Sheila, you and Busy don't have a match this week. You could certainly jump in there and take on Will and Fly Rod, try to get some points. I mean, the people have matches this week. Fly Rod and Ben against Nixie and Julie J. Hippo and Bilal against Football Master and Mist. Big match. Dimes and Tank already have a match lined up versus Jim and Mod. But Sheila and Busy B versus Will and Ray, I mean, that might get them a few extra points to get in the game. If you look at the standings, Sheila Beasley and Busy B have 14 points. So win or lose, a few extra bonus points, that could be big. That could be big, Beasley. The Killer Bees might be able to make a big stand tonight. Well, you know, it's not always about dying. Sometimes it's about getting those points to get in the top 8. See, if I look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I mean, it's going to go down to the wire, right? You got Trigger and Rocket have 10 points. You guys have 14 points. Even if you picked up 4 points, that could be big at the end of the season. And, Beasley, if you guys actually got the win, you would have the most points of any team in the league. And extra battle tokens. I have to look at the whole schedule. It's about 7 matches per team, so I'm assuming at the end of April. What do you guys think? You guys think the Bees could make a All right. Well, first things first, we are at 9:16, so the victory does go to Will and Ocean Man, but remember, they only get 1 point. So they get the win. Villar and Amy, 0 points. But Will and Ocean Man, only 1 point differential. So, the updated standings will have Will and Ocean Man jumping over Bones and Villar. But the weird thing is they still have less overall points. Because Will and Ocean Man will have 13 points and a slightly better win-loss record, but by no means does this take Amy and Villar out of contention. But there's incentive for both Will and Ray to play and Busy Bee and Sheila to play because both teams would get extra battle tokens, and both teams, as long as one team doesn't completely destroy the other one, both teams are going to walk away with some points. And it seems like a pretty balanced match. We might have something here. It's being discussed. Look, I see it as a big opportunity. Amy and her ninja. Oh, it's a match. It is on, everybody. All right. Well, because of the timers, we are going to do a shortened match. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a 30-minute match, which means it could be even a little bit more balanced. All right, let me get some statistics ready to go. Will, are you and Ray down for this challenge? That is what I'm talking about stepping up. See, this is why I'm telling you guys, the Killer Bees will be in the final 8. That's my dark horse team. All right, so it's going to be a 30-minute timer. Let me get the bees set up, everybody. I got to find the last time that we had the bees. Oh, I got them. See, I wasn't even prepared for the bees to be here tonight. All right, but I do have them ready to go. I got their avatars loaded in. And I got Ben the Tin Man here. So, Ben, we're going to do 30 minutes. See, look at that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. We got Deadly Dimes, Bring the Sting, and then Gemstone is like 2 packs for each. So we're gearing them up. That's what I call incentive right there. All right, Gemstone, thank you for that. And see, look, Bees, you already made out. You already got some bonus gear coming. And so what we'll do is we'll start it at 3 minutes at 9:25. That'll give us plenty of time to get the timers going. And once again, if the Bees are able to pull out a victory here, they will have more points accumulated than every other team. So don't think lightly about these points, because these points are going to be a big factor at the end of the season. We're going to look at win-loss record, but we're going to look at how many times teams have played and how many points they scored. So if your team is there and you can take on a challenge match, this is also a good incentive for Will and Ocean Man. Will and Ocean Man get the win tonight. They could actually gain 2 victories in one night. So Will and Ocean Man could take their record to 3-1 as well. So, good for them for stepping up and, not just taking the easy night and taking a forfeit victory. Jim is Jimmerous. I like that. Jim is awesome. And Jim is competitive, and she likes to see a good match as well. And I think we're going to see a good one tonight. And then we got Chuck and Cheryl on deck at 10 o'clock. Another one of my favorite teams to watch. You never know what you're going to get out of Chuck. I really, really, really need to see my match of the year. Here it is right now. I'm going to tell you guys. The most entertaining match that we will ever have is going to be Chuck and Cheryl versus Bilal and Hippo. When that match goes down, it is going to be what you sign up to watch. All right, so Sheila and Busy Bee. All right, do me a favor. Ben, give me a 20-second timer. Will, Ocean Man, Busy Bee, and Sheila, I need any pre-match buffs, any elixirs, anything you guys are going to use right now. 20 seconds, Ben. If you don't get it in within 20 seconds, you don't get to use it tonight. We're going to be very strict on the timers, everybody, so pay close attention. We got Busy Bee using Elysium. Busy Bee, what are you using the Elysium to protect? All right, Ocean Man using blue and... Oh, Ocean Man's going big. Blue and black graphene. Ocean Man he's not playing tonight. Wow. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, and if you guys don't remember what the graphenes do, Ocean Man using blue and black graphene, that is 9 additional base for Ocean Man right there. 9 additional base. Will is using titanium and Elysium. Titanium and Elysium, so Will getting a +1 to his base. Ocean Man is like, nah, you ain't touching me. And Sheila is going Elysium on the fire and 1 on the ice. So Elysium times 2. All right, let me get everything loaded. So this is the first time you guys are going to see a little extra base buff. Remember, the graphene, huge. So Ocean Man probably not going to be taken down with Armor Pen tonight. Busy Bee, Beasley, Will, Ray. Where are they fighting at, everybody? All right. Busy Bee, I got you over here. Beasley, I got you over here. Separate you guys. And the order is going to be like this. Will, Sheila, Ray, and Busy. Will, you have 20 seconds. Will, you have 20 seconds. Once again, this is a 30-minute match. This is a 30-minute match. Fall damage will be a factor. Distance from whom? 40 and 45, Will. 40 and 45. Summon Eagle and Green Bomb. To whom? Where you want those to go, Will? Sheila. All right, Sheila, give me a number from 1 to 5. All right, Sheila, your chest piece is gone. You're missing your chest armor. And you're wearing a green bomb. Sheila, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Oh, Sheila going double bombs. Gold at Will's face. And blue at Ray's face. All right, Ocean Man. 20 seconds to you, my man. All right, he's going green bomb and eagle to Busy. Busy, give me a number from 1 to 5. So they are going double eagles. Double eagles, everybody. Busy, give me a number 1 to 5 first. 3. All right, you're losing leg armor. And Busy Bee's already got her turn going. She is going beige bomb to Ray. And, oh, man, it's going to be like a bomb fest. Beige to Ray and gold to Will. All right, I think everybody is pretty much strapped at this point. Will, 10-second timer for you. 10-second timer for Will. Who are you shooting, Will? All right, Will is closing the distance. He wants to get a shot on Sheila. It's about here. And it goes. Pew. All right, Sheila. Looks like you have taken a purple cube. So we don't know what is going to happen. All right, Sheila. 10-second timer to you. You're feeling some effects. Maybe not super crazy, but you're feeling some effects. Summon Eagle and Brace AP Cube to Will. All right. Oh, Sheila. I think we're going to have to call Humane Society because you summoned the Eagle. And those purple effects, you shot down your own eagle. Oh, my gosh. I mean, it was kind of like this. You summoned it for Will, and it was going in there like so. And you aimed at it for no reason at all. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. You can't shoot your own birds. All right. Ocean Man, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer, Ocean Man. Purple cubes, just like Seal Smoke, just like some of the other effects, will have diminishing effects. So you can certainly spam them, but don't expect serious results as the game goes on further and further. Diminishing returns on purple cubes. Ocean Man, close the distance, fire AP Cube at Sheila. All right, you cannot close the distance and fire your two-handed weapon, Ray. You are too far out. You can close the distance and fire a one-handed weapon and fire a brace as you're moving in, but not a two-handed weapon. Reset him to 6 seconds, Ben. Going to close the distance and detonate the bomb. That you can do. All right, he's closing the distance here. All right. And we got green bombs. So we got some diminished healing. Healing has been nerfed. All right, Busy Bee, 10-second timer for you. Group's kind of coming together nicely here. We're approaching 20 minutes, everybody. 20 minutes. Step a couple feet backwards and shoot Will with Brace Purple. I like this. All right. A little bit of backpedaling, Will. Will, take a brace to the face. Will has been to Mushroom Mountain once or twice, but who's counting? All right. Busy Bee hitting Will with the purple action. You're on the clock, Will. Going AP arrow to Busy Bee. All right, going a little AP action. And it fires. Busy Bee, you take 2 AP. Will seem to fire the arrow pretty good. All right, we got Sheila Beasley. Sheila, 10-second timer. Busy Bee, you're at 4 base health. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to be bad. But you can't do it. You're 30 yards out. He closed the distance, Sheila Beasley. You cannot detonate, throw the bomb from 30 yards out, unfortunately. So set her timer to 7 seconds. You could detonate and move. You could leave the bomb. You can move and throw the bomb, but you can't do all 3 actions. Close distance and throw Big Red at Big Ray. All right, it's looking like this, Ray. Bam! Oh, man. Ray, anybody notice anything specific about Ray and what's above him? Rocks. Oh, it's not an avalanche. It's a Will-valanche. Here you go, Will. Bam. Will avalanches right down on top of Ray. It's a Will slide. I mean, he's right underneath him. That was too easy. It's a Will-valanche. All right, Ocean Man. You take a big shot from the Big Red, and you take another shot from the Big Will. Double your pleasure, double your fun, longer with Big Red. Actually, I think I just combined Big Red and double mint gum. Anyway, you get the idea. All right, Ray, you take a shot. You're at 75%. Your base health is unbelievable, so we're not worried about that. But we got Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you got a 10-second timer. All right, he wants to go Enrage Purple Cube. All right, going to Enrage Purple Cube to Sheila Beasley. Once again, diminishing returns on purple cubes. So, Sheila, you take a shot. And you take damage. But you feel pretty good. Sheila, take 25%. Sheila sitting at 75%. Ocean Man, 75%. Busy Bee, 100%, but under the effects of some AP damage. So Busy Bee's at 4 base life. And Busy Bee, it is now your turn. Remember, multiple purple cubes is going to have diminishing returns. It's going to be less effective each time you use it. All right, Busy Bee, 10-second timer. Going to move a few feet to the left and detonate the bomb on Will. All right, Will, you get bombed, and it is gold, so you're taking a boost here. So, Will, eat 15%. Will's at 85, Ocean Man 75, Sheila Beasley 75, and and Busy Bee is at 100, but 4 base damage. So very, very even match at this point. Will, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer, and you're feeling a little bit woozy. We have 13 minutes, everybody. 13 minutes to go. Very, very even match up to this point. All right, Will is going to summon Preston. And he wants to go AP Cube to Busy. Will, I said you were feeling woozy. You didn't hit that purple cube on turn 1, but you're certainly feeling the effects of the purple cube now. Remember, purple cubes don't always take effect right away. Some people have a little bit more tolerance to it. But you miss. Just a simple miss. Nothing major. Your aim's just off. There are no major purple events that happen on this turn, except for the fact that you might have tried to shoot Preston, but Preston's stealth. Could be why you missed. You might be trying to shoot your own pet as well. But luckily you missed, and Preston is still out there. You kind of hear the... All right. That could be after you, Sheila. Sheila, you have a 10-second timer. We got 10 minutes to go, everybody. 10 minutes to go. Great, great match. Will at 85%. Ocean Man 75%. Sheila at 75%. Busy Bee at 100% and 4 base life. And Sheila Beasley is on the clock. This match could not be more even 10 minutes into the match. Oh, Sheila's charging in. She's going to enrage 3 and straight up bum rush Will. Holy Toledo, Will. Enrage 3 with a fire and ice. It goes a little something like this. I mean, that's straight beast mode. Will sitting at 45. Sheila, I do have to tell you, Will's rocking some pretty badass black armor. So you eat 15 of it as well. Will getting some serious reflection damage right back in one of the killer bees' face. Will take some damage, but he reflects a good portion of it right back to Sheila Beasley. Ocean Man, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. We got Moonshot super chatting. Bikers come riding down the road behind Will and ask him if they want a beer. Huh. That's a rough super chat. Ocean Man is going to enrage 3 and attack Sheila Beasley. But the bikers would be like this. Hey man, you want a beer? Ray, that's a little distracting for you. You get the enrage 3, you get the bling, but just the concept of having an ice cold brew makes you lose your focus just a little bit. Not lethal damage. Still a pretty big hit. Oh no, I think it says, here, let me read it again for you, Ray. Bikers come riding down the road behind Ocean and Will asking if they would like a beer. That would be each of you are being propositioned for a beer. You might have hit a little bit harder, but you still hit pretty hard. Sheila, you take a triple enraged bling. But it's not as bad as it could have been. Sheila, you eat 30%. You're sitting at 30. Might have been a little stronger attack. So you're still kind of doing your thing. Busy Bee, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Everybody, we got 6 minutes to go. We got Will at 45%. We got Ray at 75%. We got Sheila at 30%. And we got Busy Bee at 100%. Pretty even match up to this point. Hold tight for the last 6 minutes. This match is going down to the wire. Move in range and shoot Will with Diablo. Pew. Will, you take a Diablo. Not a super big attack. Not going to reflect back. But Will is eating another 30%. Will, you're on the clock. Will is at 30. Ocean Man 75. Busy Bee 30%. Busy Bee 100 and Sheila 30. I've got Busy Bee and Sheila ahead in the match so far, everybody. Busy Bee and Sheila are ahead in the match with 5 minutes to go. 5-minute timer. Come on, Ben. Let's get this thing going. Will, you got 10 seconds to react. Could this be the upset that the Killer Bees needed? He's going his heel. He's going big red, too busy. Pew. Busy Bee. You take a big shot from Big Red. 65%. Will getting some of that life back. Temporarily up to 80. Temporarily up to 80. Until the smoke kicks in. All right, Sheila Beasley. Sheila, you got a 10-second timer. Will is at 30, possibly 80. Ocean Man 75, you were at 30, and Busy Bee is at 65. Still a very even match. Will and Ray just got a little bit of an upper hand, but it's close. It is very, very close right now. One wrong move by either team could be the difference. We have 4 minutes to go, everybody. Oh my goodness, she's moving back up the hill a little bit. Like here. And oh my goodness, she throws the Big Red at Will, but look who happens to be side by side. This is going to be a double Big Red. Will, you take damage from the Big Red. Ocean Man, you take damage from the Big Red. Will at 50, Ocean Man at 45. Called them stacked. Will 50, Ocean Man 45. Sheila 30. Busy Bee 65. Ocean Man, you got a 10-second timer. You guys got 3 minutes to go. Sheila just went Big Red blast right up in the face. Oh my goodness. Ocean Man, you better start making it happen. Ocean Man going heel smoke. And Big Red to Sheila. Sheila, you are on the ropes here. You took a big, big, big red attack. I'm going to give you a die roll. Sheila, you need a 5 or a 6 to prevent critical damage. The bombs were good, but you forgot to hit the heal button. 5 or 6, you hold on by a thread. 1, 2, 3, or 4, you take lethal damage. She picks a 3, and it is a 4. Oh, my goodness. Sheila has taken lethal damage. Sheila, you are down for the count. Sheila is down for the count with about a minute to go, everybody. All right, Busy Bee, you're on the clock. You got Will at 50%. You got Ocean Man kicking it back up to 90. Sheila is out of play. Busy Bee, you got to make it happen right here, right now. It's all up to you. 30 seconds to go. She's going to throw Storm and Heel Smoke. All right, that is the match, everybody. Busy Bee gets the nature of the heel. 100% damage remaining. Ocean Man at 90. Will at 50. By nature of the KO, not based on total damage, Will and Ocean Man get the victory. 6 points for Will and Ocean Man. 4 points for Sheila and Busy Bee. 4 very, very valuable points. Will and Ocean Man barely squeak out the victory tonight. Sheila and Busy with the loss. But it was not, that was as close as you could possibly get. If Sheila gets one more heel off, they win the match. Great match by both teams. Awesome job. So, everybody give them a shout out. I think both teams did incredible. I'm telling you, my sleeper team, my wild card, and Sheila almost pulled out the win with that double big red. They would not have won if she rezzed. They would have won if they would have been able to kill one of them. If each player had a death, Sheila and Busy Bee dealt more damage. If Sheila would have healed, they would have won. If Sheila would have dropped a heal on that last turn, then neither team would have had anybody die, and Sheila and Busy Bee would have won. Busy Bee made a good play at the end of trying to get the health back, but she would have had to kill one of them as well. So if Busy Bee could have gotten a kill and healed, they would have had more total life. It was that close. So, yeah, if Sheila would have dropped a heal at the end and gotten the benefit of a heel smoke and they didn't take her out, it'd have been very, very close to call. But great match all the way down to the wire. Good job. And Busy Bee and Sheila playing on an off night, not even prepared to go that strong, certainly earned the points. And in addition, to those of you that pick up matches on your off night, in addition to the double tokens, I'm going to give a minimum of 2 participation points. Meaning, and look, as long as it's not a match where you're completely overwhelmed, but if you play and even if you get defeated, both of your players get defeated, I'm going to give you 2 points just for playing the match. So, even if they didn't get 4, they would have gotten 2. So, this is where we have the standings right now up to the minute. As you guys can see, Will and Ocean Man with 2 big wins tonight. But look at the total points. So Will and Ocean Man went from 1-1 to 3-1. They gained 1 point for the forfeit victory, which puts them at 13. They just gained 6 more, which puts them at 19. But let's go down to the other bracket. Sheila Beasley and Busy Bee lost. They went 1-2, but they just gained 4 points. So that put them up to 18 total points. So when we get to stack ranking teams, that 18 total points is going to be a big, big factor. So getting the extra matches in are huge. Playing competitive and also getting the points that you can get. All right. B-Dub in the house. What's up, B-Dub? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you popping in. That was a great match, and it's good competition. So my hat's off to both teams. Played it straight up, and Will and Ray, I'm telling you guys almost got double big red. Okay, it is 10:03. Do I have Rocket Crockett and Chuck and Churl? Rocket Crockett and Chuck and Churl. And Trigger. There's Trigger. All right, we got Chuck and Churl in the house. What's up? We got Gina and Trigger. All right, which one of my mods is my timekeeper for this match? Who's keeping score? Oh, look at this, man. Chuck is going straight out of Compton again. My buff for tonight. Steel Elixir. All right. Tommy the Tank is keeping score. Tommy, do me a favor. Give me a 20-second timer. Let me see everybody's pre-match buffs. So anybody using pre-match items. We got Trigger is using Immune Elixir. Black and red graphene. That is hunting for bear right there. That's 8 additional base health for Trigger. No, I'm sorry, 9 additional. The black is 5 and the red is 4. All right, we got Churl here. Cobalt and titanium. And Gina's going immune. Elysium on the cubes and on Oasis. So she's going double Elysium. All right, immune, black and red graphene for Trigger. Immune, double Elysium for Rocket. Steel for Chuck, and Cobalt and titanium for Churl. All right, everybody, this match is getting ready to start. We got 45 minutes starting right now. And Trigger. Sorry. Not right now. Hold on. Let me get the characters set up. Backtrack. All right, we got Chuck here. We got Churl here. We got Trigger here. And we got Rocket. Trigger, you're on the clock. 20-second timer for you. Get us going. Distance. 40 yards. Everybody, 40 yards from your opponent. And Tommy is going to be fast on the timers tonight, everybody. Timers are going to be quick, so have your moves ready. Trigger's going blue bombs to both. You got it. All right, Chuck. You're on the clock. Tommy, give me 20 seconds for Chuck. You can't go acid rain to both, but you can certainly move in and go acid rain to one. I like your strategy. I'm going to go double acid rain smoke. Close in an acid rain to trigger. You got it. All right, so if you close in, then that would be here. Trigger. You are taking some additional base damage from the acid rain smoke. You're still in pretty good shape with the black and red graphenes, though. All right. We got Rocket. Rocket, you got a 20-second timer. Beige Bomb to Chuck. Oh, boy. Beige Bomb to Chuck and Time Smoke. All right. Tommy, it's about to get real. All right. Beige Bomb and Time Smoke here. That means Chuck, your turns will now have 5 seconds. Gina's turns will now have 20 seconds. All right, 20 seconds for Churl. 20 seconds for Churl. And Chuck, that's only for 2 turns. Closing the... Oh, I like this. Look at this. Closing the distance and going straight BT7. Nobody saw that coming, did they? Trigger. You're on the rooftop beside Rocket. Trigger, you take damage from the BT7, and you also take a little bit of fall damage. You get launched like a rocket, and you are beside Rocket. Trigger is still at 13 base. Super boost from the graphene. But, Trigger, you're at 80% from the grenade. Trigger, you're at 80 and 13. And, Trigger, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Tommy, give me 10 seconds for Trigger. You can only detonate one of the bombs and cast the big red. So tell me which bombs you want to pick. Time Smoke does not affect her. Come on, guys. Get the moves in. Tommy, keep the timer going. If I get questions during the match, it's not going to stop the timer. Set the timer to 3 seconds. Three, two, 1. Any attacks from now on are completely nerfed. You got to tell me who you're detonating on, and you got to tell me where it's going. If you guys can keep the timers going throughout the entirety of the turn. All right, you said detonate bombs. You can't detonate both bombs and throw the big red. You can only detonate one bomb and throw the big red. Big red to Cheryl, bomb to Chuck. All right, big red to Cheryl. You got it. Cheryl, you're taking a big damage from a big red. And Chuck, blue bombs. Your life pool has just been minimized. Your life pool has been minimized. Chuck, you're on the clock. You got 5 seconds, Chuck. 5-second timer. Four, three, two, one. All right, homing pigeon to trigger and take those tapes. The homing pigeon will not take tapes. The homing pigeon will only retrieve the stuff that you lost, which you didn't lose anything. Chuck, you got 2 seconds. Reset his timer to 2 seconds, Tommy. Silvar. All right, Chuck is throwing Silvar to trigger. All right, Silvar is like this. And both players are caught by Silvar, so you actually do damage to trigger and damage to rocket. So double damage, Chuck. Rocket pretty well geared. Gina, you're only taking 10%. Trigger, you're taking 15%. Actually, you're only taking 10% as well. It's a Silvar. Trigger at 70 and 13. Rocket 90 and 12. Chuck 65 and 5. And Churl is at 105. Gina, you have 20 seconds to react. You have 20 seconds to get your turn in. Plenty of time to grab a beverage, relax, detonate bomb, and red to Chuck. All right, Chuck, you're going to eat a beige bomb, and you're also going to get a big red straight to the cabeza. Big red a la cabeza, courtesy of Gina. And it goes like this. It's big damage, Chuck. Chuck, you were at 25 and 5. Big damage from the big red. And Churl? You're on the clock. 10 seconds for Churl. Churl's still at 100% and 5. Chuck is 25 and 5. Moving to the roof, closing distance, and throwing a blue bomb. All right, moving to the roof is not going to happen. Climbing up the roof is going to take you a full turn. So you can move and do the bomb, or you can take your turn to climb the roof. 5 seconds on the timer. Busy Bee thinks that the blue or the green water could have some healing properties. I don't know, Busy. Maybe somebody should jump in and find out. I do like that. Okay, pull out Gorgo 9mm and shoot at trigger. All right, you're moving to about right here. Shot to trigger with a Gorgo. Yeah, it hits. Trigger, you are sitting at 55 and 13. 55 and 13. Rocket 90 and 12. Chuck 25 and 5. Churl is 105. Still 100%. And we've got Trigger. You're on the clock with a 10-second timer. We're about 12 minutes into the match, everybody. Plenty of time left. 33 minutes to go. Big Red Chuck, detonate bomb on Cheryl. Yeah, this is going to be painful. All right. Chuck, it was nice. Oh, sorry. That's Rocket. Big Red. And I'm going to give you a roll. Chuck, you need to roll low. 1 or 2, you hang on for another turn. 3, 4, 5, or 6, you take lethal damage. You need a 1 or a 2. You need to roll low. Chuck picks a 3, and it is a 3. Chuck rolls a 3, and Chuck, the Big Red, has done lethal damage. The Big Red has taken you out. Remember, in tag team, teams can only res 1 time total between the team. So seems to be a lot of firepower over there, Chuck. Your call. If you want to get back into the mix. Well, you're dead. So before you make that call, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to decide whether or not you want to res or whether or not you're going to tap out. Fair enough. All right. Churl, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer, Churl. Climbing to the roof. All right. Cheryl climbing to the roof, and we got Rocket Crockett. She's going after them both. I love it. All right, Gina. You're on the clock. You have another 20 seconds this turn. And this is the last round. You get a 20-second timer. Green Bomb and Big Red. All right. Cheryl, that's a tough one. Based on your armor value, Big Red hits you for a big, big amount. 60%. Cheryl, you are at 40% and 5. But the good news is you're on the clock. It is now your turn. Ten-second timer, Tommy. Closing the distance and throwing Gold Bomb and some Seal Smoke. Gold Bomb on whom? Is it a Gold Art grenade or a Gold Bomb on a player? Gold bomb on trigger. You got it. It's not salt water and you're not a dragon. Stay out of the pool, says Will. All right. Distance is closed. She is effectively sealed, potentially. Trigger, you're on the clock. 10-second timer. The seal smoke will seal this turn. Trigger's going unholy smoke. The seal does not happen. And the big red does lethal damage. Nice 1-2 combo. Cheryl dropped the seal smoke, and as a chance to resolve, Trigger used the unholy smoke to prevent the seal from happening, and then cast the big red and finished the match. So very, very well done. Good job to Chuck and Cheryl. Jumping in here. Hey, look, it's been a couple weeks since they played, but getting right back into the mix. Great job. Always love when you guys are here doing matches. Definitely entertaining, a lot of fun. And, I mean, we know that Trigger and Rocket are very well geared, but the match has to go on. But certainly you're going to get some matchups. They're going to be a little bit more, I want to see the Chuck and Cheryl versus Bilal and Hippo. I think that's going to be a great match. Football Master and Mist versus, some of those categories. Sure want to blow up more stuff. So, great match, everybody. Very, very fluid. Kept the match moving the whole time. Great, great job. Trigger and Rocket getting the win. Getting full 10 points. Chuck and Cheryl, unfortunately, getting the loss, but getting the battle tokens and certainly getting the experience for the season. So, appreciate you guys jumping in. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to take a 5-minute break. If the teams would like to start at 10:30, we certainly can. I know your match is not scheduled until... Actually, hang on. Is the match scheduled at 10:30? It might be. No, the match is scheduled at 10:45. So if the teams would like to start at 10:30, then just give me a quick yes in chat right now, and we'll start in 4 minutes. Just want to make sure everybody's here. Moonshot, Kel, Father Ron, and OU. We need to make sure everybody's here since we're on a schedule. Father Ron says go for it. Kel and Moonshot. Kel says yes. And no confirmation of Moonshot as of yet. All right. Hey, we're going to take a 5-minute break anyway, and be back in 5 minutes, 10:32. We'll do another check, see if Moonshot's here, and then we'll get the match going. So 10:32. All right, everybody. We are back. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of an early start to this match. I got to, once we get this match over, I go check out Hippo. I think when I timed him out early, before the stream even started, it wouldn't let him back in. So I got to go figure out what's going on with my man, Hippo. I think it's a YouTube error, but once this match is over, and I know he's listening in because I'm talking to him in chat. So we'll get Hippo straightened out and back in our stream very, very soon. But he is still watching and listening. All right, we've got our main event match of the night. We got Moonshot. We got Kel. We got Bloodfish. We got Father Ron. So I'm going to set this match up for you guys. As I said, I won't go through complete stats before we get to the buffs, but I will say Moonshot hits the hardest. Kel is the most balanced. And then the Priest are the Priest. You guys know. Priest have a hell of a lot of health. So it's going to be an interesting match to see how it plays out. Those of you watching at home, it's going to be a good balance. It's going to be a good mix. We're going to see if health and strategy or burst and damage. We're going to see what plays out in this match. So I'm going to set the timer shortly. Who is my scorekeeper? Julie, are you keeping score? All right, Tank is. All right, give me a 20-second timer. 20-second timer, everybody. You get 20 seconds for your pre-match buffs. Once again, get your moves in, taking time to debate, discuss all of those things. We're going to keep the matches going. Your jobs are to play and to play to the best of your ability. So, Tommy, 20 seconds. Let's get these timers working. I want to see any pre-match buffs, tapes, elixirs, you name it. This is your opportunity to do it. If you don't get it in the first 20 seconds, it will not be counted in this match. All right, we've got Moonshot going Energy, Elysium, and Titanium. Hitting a little bit harder. Bloodfish going Cobalt, double Cobalt. Kel's going Immune, Elysium on Brace and Ammo. The Immune is a good call. And Father Ron is going double CAD. All right. Elysium for Moonshot and Titanium. Little extra health boost. Let me get you guys set up on where we're going to be playing tonight. Oh, this is going to be fun. We got a little bit of Bloodfish right over here. A little bit of Father Ron, he's very near. A little bit of Kel hiding behind that wall. A little bit of moonshot, looking tall. All right, everybody, this is where we're going to start this thing out. We're at the playground. You know, the playground. Sorry, I just went from Mambo number 5 to the playground. So here's the way it is going to go down. There are obstacles. Pay attention to the obstacles. And Moonshot will be sniping it up and getting initiative. Moonshot, you have a 20-second timer. You're on the clock going first. It will go Moonshot, Bloodfish, Kel, and then Father Ron will be the order. Good luck to everybody. Let's get a good match. And the match has started. We got 45 minutes. Blue Bomb and summon Preston to Father Ron. All right. Blue Bomb to Ron and Preston. You got it. Bloodfish, you have a 20-second timer for your first turn. Beige and Gold. Going Beige and Gold bombs to Moon. Kel, 20 seconds for you. Kel, 20 seconds for you. Guys just tuning in. Players getting there early. Feeling each other. Distance bombs, setting up their big plays for later on. Kel going Blue Bomb and Rex in effect to Ron. Rex is in effect. Father Ron, you take 5% right out of the gate. You were sitting at 95%, and you know Rex gets bigger and badder with time. Father Ron, you got a 20-second timer, and you got a little lizard hanging out. That didn't sound. I'm sorry. It's going to become a big lizard, Father Ron. How about that? Can we erase that last 10 seconds of dialogue? Oh, that's what happens when you go live sometimes. I'm not even touching it. Father Ron is going to attack Rex, and you do. Kel, sadly, Rex is gone. Father Ron takes a shot at Rex. He's out of combat. Moonshot, you got a 10-second timer. Moonshot, you're at 30 yards. You're 30 yards from Father Ron. You're about 38 yards from Bloodfish, but there is a barrier in between you. Kel and Bloodfish are about 30 yards apart from each other as well. Everybody's within range except you and Bloodfish. And there's a barrier. So 10-second timer. All right, he's going to detonate the blue bomb on Ron and shoot him with a chill arrow. Ron, you take a little bit of damage. Not a lot. 5%. You're down to 90. They are in line of sight with each other, yes. These guys have straight shots, but you guys are not. All right, Chill Arrow. Father Bloodfish, 10 seconds for you. Father Ron, you are slowed. You're slowed. All right, he's going Hawk to Moonshot. And Moonshot, can you list your 3 weapons in chat, please? And Ron, your temporary health pool has been minimized by 25%. So you're not at 90. You're actually at 90/65. It's not permanent damage loss, but it's temporary damage loss with the blue bomb. Just FYI. All right, Sonic, Brace, and Brack. Jason, what was your Elysium on? Just so I don't have to scroll up. On ammo. Okay. All right, so you got Sonic, Brace, and Brack. So 1 or 2, you're going to lose Sonic. 3 or 4, you're going to lose Brace. And 5 or 6, you're going to lose Brack. All right, pick a number, 1 to 6. He picks 4. It is a 1. So, Jason, your Sonic 5 is out of play, and the 1 point base life that you were getting from that Sonic is deducted from your life as well. And he also detonated the gold bomb, so you're going to take a shot from that gold bomb as well. You're still in pretty good shape. All right. Kel, you have a 10-second timer. Moonshot is without his Sonic 5. Father Ron is at 90/65. He's got a temporary debuff on him for the blue bomb. And Kel's got a 10-second timer. Oh, Dimes is hanging out on the monkey bars. Watching the show. I'll get you in here in a little bit, Dimes. All right. Wow. Kel is going to detonate blue bomb on Ron, which is going to further take his health down 25%. Double blue bombs. That puts you at 40. Ron, any reaction to the blue bomb damage before the other resolves? All right. Holy Shield. So he's casting his Holy Shield, Kale. So that is going to minimize the damage 50%. And then the BT7 is going to resolve separately. Yeah, Kale, you're not in range for the BT7. So that's not going to happen. These guys are 30. You're 30. You and Ron on the grenades are 38. So there is no BT7 attack. You're not in range to hit Ron with a grenade. No, you wouldn't have been in range with a grenade anyway because you're still 30 yards. Even if you're within 30 yards, you're not in grenade range. You're 30 from Bloodfish. All right, Bloodfish, your next timer is going to be 5 seconds since you like to work the timers. Kel, you're moving in, and if you time again, I'm going to give you a damage penalty, so let me do the timekeeping. Kel's moving in to slide in and be in range. All right, you have obstacles in front of you, so the only way that you can slide in is here and detonate. That's as much as you can move. All right, Ron, you're on the clock. Ron, you have a 10-second timer. Remember, all of these barriers are not barriers you're just going to cross. That goes for every player. Move towards Bloodfish. All right, Father Ron has used Holy Shield. So you kind of got this, Ron. You got to go here, around this corner, and I'll give you climbing over this little mini fence right here. All right. Moonshot, 10-second timer. Ron, you have got the 25% back that was taken from you via Moonshot. You still have the debuff from Kel. So the one that Moonshot put on you fell off. So you got that 25% life back. Pigeon for Sonic and Acid Rain on Ron. Nope, that's not going to happen. So Moonshot, he has moved toward Bloodfish, which has put him out of your range for a smoke and also out of your line of sight. I would say you'd have to be probably here to get a acid rain smoke, but you're here. So the pigeon can definitely get you your weapon back, but no acid rain smoke. Two seconds. All right, move around to get into range and Pigeon. Pigeon's a done deal. I got that. And he's going to slide around a little bit. All right, Bloodfish, 5-second timer. 5-second timer. Get your move locked in. Summon Eagle to Moon and detonate Beige Bomb. All right, Moonshot, you're getting eagled. And the Beige Bomb is going to, if you guys are listening in, the The Beige Bomb is going to lower his health, and it's also going to nerf his attack, so he's not going to hit as hard. So Moonshot, you got a 25% health loss temporarily, and 25% attack debuff. And let's get the Eagle resolved as well. So we're going to just pick a number for me. Pick a number from 1 to 5, Moonshot. Five. Oh, man. Those sexy red bracers you're wearing, those damage bracers, they're gone. It's a little bit of a damage nerf right there. Moonshot loses his red damage bracers. All right. We've got Kel. Kel, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Ron, you got your full lost health back from the bombs. You're back to 90% and 12 base. Moonshot, you were at 90, but you got a 25% debuff on you, so you're 65/90. Unholy Grenade to Ron. Not close enough. Get close enough. Well, here's close enough. All right, you hit Ron with an Unholy Grenade. Ron, you have been hit with an Unholy Grenade. Just letting you know, in case you want to try something next turn. Not a lot of effect because he wasn't under the effects of anything. All right, we got Father Ron. It is now your turn. You're feeling a little bit more unholy than you did before. 10-second timer. Summon Eagle to Moonshot and shoot an unholy arrow. Moonshot, pick a number. 1 to 5. Pick a number 1 to 5. Three. Your helmet is gone. You've now lost your helmet and your bracers. Helmet and bracers are gone. He hits you with unholy. Your energy elixir is gone as well. Energy elixir is off, so you've lost the damage from your bracers. You have your sonic bow back, but you lost your energy boost. And you're on the clock. You got 10 seconds. We are 18 minutes in, everybody. 18 minutes in. Plenty of time left in the match. That's a great point, Julie J. If she would have hit Bloodfish with the Unholy, you never know. It might have been an explosion. All right, he's going. Moonshot is going Enrage 3 and Big Red. It's going to be a big hit, Ron. So, Enrage 3. Big Red. You want it? You going to eat it, Ron? Or, Ron's pretty well geared, but it is an enraged 3 with the big red. Ron, you're still taking 40. You're going to eat 40. If you eat the whole 40, you're going to be 50 and 12. Is it going through? All right, it's going through. All right, Bloodfish, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Father Ron, 50 and 12. Bloodfish, 110 base. Moonshot, 90 and 8. Kel, 111. Bloodfish is going Enraged 3 and Big Red to Moon. Moon, you're missing a couple pieces of armor, but they were damage armor anyway, so you're still going to take a big hit from it, and it's not armor piercing, but it is a big hit. So you like Father Ron, but you're going to eat a little bit more. Enraged 3 and Big Red. Taking you down to 35. Oh! Moonshot is going Blue Falcon. Moonshot is eating 0. Bloodfish throws the Big Red. The Blue Falcon comes in and takes the grenade away. 0 damage resolution. Nice move. Very nice move. All right. Kel, you're on the clock. Kel, you're on the clock. Moonfish still at 90 and 8. Kel 100% and 11. Bloodfish 100% and 10. Ron 50 and 12. Moonshot 90 and 8. Got about 24 minutes left in the match. Kel, you're on the clock. Slight advantage so far to Moonshot and Kel. Very even match. Slight advantage. I might have said Moonfish. I don't know. You know who you are. Kel, I would worry about your move rather than what I said. You got 4 seconds left on the time. 3, 2, 1. All right. Enraged 3 and Big Red to Ron. You got it. Sorry. Was lagging. Enraged 3. Big Red, Ron. Yeah, I'm like it. Ron was about to eat another 50. Can I at least do it before you do the prevention? All right. Kel. Ron, you're going to take lethal damage. No, you're preventing it. All right. Ron has used Holy Shield and also used his prevention. So, nice back and forth. Kel throwing the kitchen sink at Big Ron. He would have taken a big 50% with the Enraged 3, but he prevented all the damage. Ron, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Good play. I see you now, Hippo. A travel voucher beside Moonshot. Hello. Hello again, my friend. All right. You're getting up close and personal. Ron with the travel voucher. Moonshot, you're on the clock. 10-second timer, Moonshot. That just got crazy in a hurry. Thrill Smoke. And a Brack 5 to the face. That's, yeah. Like, welcome to my world, Father Ron. You just travel vouchered into a big, big smackdown. Gabe is even like, what just happened? Ron, you were sitting at 15 and 12. 15 and 12 after big hit from Moonshot. Bloodfish is on the clock. 10-second timer for Bloodfish. Moonshot, 90 and 8. Kel, 111. Bloodfish, 110. Ron, 15 and 12. 15 and 12. Summon Bull and Wargo. All right. Eagle flies back in. Bloodfish. Moonshot. You lose a third piece of armor from the Eagle flying back in. The Bull goes back. The Bull hits you for armor piercing. So you're at 90 and 7. And you take a Wargo with an AP3, which takes you down to 4. So Moonshot missing 3 pieces of armor. You're 90 and 4. Kel, you are on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. You're in range of everything with Bloodfish. Detonate bomb and going AP plasma to Ron. So hitting him with AP, the plasma also hits for direct damage. Ron, between the bomb, between the AP of losing 1, and between the plasma, you have taken more than 15%. You've taken lethal damage. Father Ron is going to res. Father Ron is back in play. Now, 17 minutes. Preston is out of play. Father Ron has officially died and brought himself back. Preston has no target. Moonshot. Preston is gone. Father Ron, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. Summon Sam and AP Sword to Moonshot. So Father Ron, summon Sam. Moonshot, Sam hits you for AP1. The sword hits you for AP2. And Sam hits you for additional damage. Remember, he does both. So Moonshot, you are at 80 total life and 1 base life. 80 and 1. Kel is at 111. Bloodfish is at 110. Father Ron just rezzed. So once he takes damage, I'll let you know what he got back whenever he resurrected. Moonshot, you're on the clock. Moonshot, you're on the clock. All right, he is going to move away as much as he can. All right, so if you're going to move and use the potion in the same turn, that's what you get, which will put you line of sight with Bloodfish. Father Ron could get within range, and you get a roll on health replenishment. Now remember, 1 or 2, 25%. 3 or 4, 50%. 5 or a 6, 100%. Pick a number. Picks a 4. And it is a 6. It is a 6. Moonshot, 100% heal. 100% heal. He is back to 108. 108. Bloodfish, you're on the clock. You got a 10-second timer. The bull is coming back this turn. Sam has already been used. You can't summon another Sam. And to get the Wargo attack, you're going to have to move to line of sight. So to get the Wargo, you get a half a move. So you'd have to move here and get the Wargo, which would be your full move. So you would not be able to summon. And the bull won't attack until next turn. My bad. You're good. All right, so Summon Sam is good. My bad. Cut off his timer. That was Ron Sam. Okay. He can summon Sam to Moonshot. However, you're still going to have to move to get into line of sight. So you can't move, shoot, and summon with a two-handed weapon. You can move and shoot, or you can move and summon, but you can't move, shoot, and summon. All right, summon and move. All right, so he's going to move into range. Just going to put put him around the corner so he has room to get line of sight next time. And he's going to summon he's summoning Sam. So, Moonshot, you're going to take 10 from Sam. You're going to take 1 AP from Sam. So you're at 90 and 7. 90 and 7. Kel, you are on the clock. Father Ron is back. As I said, won't go through any numbers, but Kel, you're on the clock. Summon Fido and Big Red to Ron. So Fido is going to deal the first set of damage, Ron. So Ron, you got the full res. You got 60%. And you got your base back. Fido is going to hit you. Fido's taking you down to 50%. All right. Bloodfish. What are you going to prevent? Are you going to prevent the pet damage? Or are you going to prevent the big red damage? Each is going to resolve separately. So you're going to let the Fido damage go through and prevent the big red damage, or prevent the first one. All right, so Fido goes through, hits you for 10, Ron. You're in good shape. Kel, you throw the big red. The big red hits Ron. Would not have done lethal damage. Like that. But Bloodfish casts the Priest Prevention spell, which prevents that damage from going through. So his prevention has been used as well. Father Ron, you are still at 50 and 12. You have your base, but you're hurting a little bit with your overall health. And Father Ron, you are on the clock. Moonshot is 90 and 7. Kel, 111. Bloodfish, 110. Father Ron, 50 and 12. Both priest preventions have been utilized. We've got about 7.5 minutes to go. Get your turns in quick, everybody. 7.5 minutes to go. All right, Ron. You have to move to get in range. So if you acid rain and move, that is going to be your move. So you can't acid rain, move, and attack. You can move and attack, or you can acid rain and move, but you can't acid rain, move, and attack. Reset his timer to 5. All right, he's going to move in and attack. So, Moonshot. Bam. You're eating 2 armor piercing. So, Moonshot, you are at 90 and 5 base. 90 and 5 base. Moonshot, it is now your turn. We have 6 minutes to go. Yep, he hit you with 2 with the AP2 sword. Got it. All right, he is going to go seal and Brack 5 to Ron. Good move. Wow. All right, so he's sealing and Brack 5, Ron. Ron, you were at 35 and 12. 35 and 12 with the Brack 5. Bloodfish, you're on the clock. Your bull goes in and breaks Moonshot seal. So the bull is considered attacked. All right, he's going to go AP3 to Moonshot and also Spike. So AP3, Moonshot, you take 3 points AP damage, which cuts you down to 2. Spike, I need you to Bloodfish, pick a number. 1 to 2 does 1 time the damage. 3 to 4 does double damage. 5 or 6 does triple damage. Bloodfish, you need a 5 or a 6. 5 or 6 to do triple damage. Picks a 4. It is a 1. Moonshot, you're taking single damage from Spike. But single damage still going to hit you for 15. So you're at 75 and 2. You're 75 and 2. Kel, you're on the clock. Father Ron is at 35 and 12. Bloodfish is at 110. Kel is at 111. And Moonshot is at 75 and 2. We have 3 minutes to go in the match. 3 minutes. Kel, you're on the clock. Who's your target, Kel? To Ron. Enrage 3 and brace with red plasma to Father Ron. Kel, you cannot enrage 3 because you've already used enrage 3, so you only get the brace plasma. And Bloodfish is going to cast Holy Shield on Father Ron, so it is going to half the damage that Father Ron takes. So the Enrage 3 can't be used. It is single attack damage, which would hit Father Ron for 20%. Bloodfish is going to absorb 50% of it. Father Ron, you're taking 10%. Puts you at 25 and 12. 25 and 12. And Father Ron, you're on the clock. Father Ron, you're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. Heal Potion is a single turn. Ron, you can either attack or you can heal. It is a one-turn move. All right, he is going to go AP2, Moonshot. You have taken lethal damage. Do you choose to res? Moonshot, lethal damage. AP2 takes Moonshot down to 0. Moonshot reses. Moonshot, you have a 10-second timer. You are on the clock. Less than 30 seconds, Moonshot. You're on the clock. Moves back, throws Big Red at Ron. Ron. You need a 5 or a 6 to survive it. This is the final turn. So, Ron, time has expired. We're at 45 minutes. So, Father Ron, 5 or 6 to survive it. Otherwise, you're taking lethal damage from the Big Red. Probably only going to matter for percentage points anyway. Yeah, he probably could have held the Big Red, but I just want to see how damage is going to resolve. I would have Kel and Moonshot doing slightly more total percentage damage anyway, but Moonshot decided to throw it, so let's see if he gets a 5 or a 6. It is a 1 anyway. So he would have taken lethal damage. Even if he would not have got the grenade toss off, it would have been 1 death each. Father Ron at 25. Kel and Bloodfish both at 100%. No damage in the match. Moonshot would have rezzed somewhere between 50 and 60 points. So even if he wouldn't have gotten that last shot off on Ron, they would have slightly won the match. I'm not going to change the score. It would have been 6-4 either way. So I'm going to leave it at 6-4. I think it was as even and as well played as it possibly could have been. So whether the last grenade would have went through, it would have been Kel and Moonshot 6, Bloodfish and Father Ron 4. After the grenade resolved, it's not going to be 7-3. It was still a phenomenal match. So I've got Kel and Moonshot slightly edging out, getting the win, gaining 6 points. Ron and Bloodfish getting 4 points. Phenomenal match. Well played. Good strategy by certainly Kel and Moonshot had their strategy this week. They were loading up on Father Ron. It was good. It was good all the way around. Bloodfish was doing all he could, but you know when they leave you alone, it's kind of hard, especially Moonshot early on dealing the damage. Now Moonshot's damage got nerfed because he lost 4 pieces of armor, but still hitting with grenades. So good match all the way around. Hey, we're at 11:30, and I don't think standings are going to change a whole lot. Let me put the standings up on the board again. So even still, with the way the matches turned out tonight, coming into tonight, we had Bloodfish and Father Ron at 2-0. So even though they're going to go to 2-1, they still gained 4 points. So that's going to put them at 22 points overall. B-Dub and Unforeseen with a big win next week, they could jump into the top spot, but it depends on how many points that they're able to get. Tank and Dimes could move up as well. They got a big match later on the week. Kel and Moonshot, it was a big win for them. Got to be honest, Kel and Moonshot, if they lose that match, it would have been a tough road, right? So that was a big, big win for them to get back into the mix. I mean, they're 1-2 now. They get 6 points. 10 overall points puts them in the conversation. So just a lot of good battles all the way around. Certainly, there were, there were good plays. I think in hindsight, and Ron, I kind of knew you were going to go AP Blade at some point. I like the Sam move. The teleporting in, you have a lot of health, but keep in mind, I mean, Moonshot's pretty well geared, right? I mean, he hits, he does damage. So there were a couple moves tonight that probably, I think Ron teleporting in, that was probably something I would second guess. And Ocean Man throwing grenades and not charging in with his Toxic Warrior build. So, I mean, those are two things just watching the playback or watching how things went down. But great night of PvP. I couldn't ask for more competitive matches. Certainly some people are going to go back to the drawing board, and we'll see where that leaves everybody. I will hopefully get your updated inventories out to you guys tomorrow. Most of you did a good job, and you knew what you had going in, so I appreciate that. But we'll get it officially deducted, and a lot of you guys added a ton of items over the weekend with the banker. So this is a chance that we'll have PvP matches on Wednesday. And I'm going to do a battle royal on Friday night to anybody that's interested. I don't know what the prize is going to be yet. But let me think about it. I'll make an announcement tomorrow. Your tar trap cannot be used as a defensive instant. No. You could have used your tar trap to keep Bloodfish from going around the corner and getting line of sight on you. There's a couple things you probably could have done with that tar trap. That actually would have been an ideal. That probably would have been an ideal move. Is maybe move around and hit him with the tar trap just to keep him in place. Amanda T, video will be uploaded tomorrow on Facebook page. Looking forward to that. So we'll get that in the video. B-Dub, spending time with my fighters. I will live and die in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I'm sorry. It's bad. It's late and it's bad. But you guys got another week and a half before we get into the jungle. Actually, almost 2 weeks. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of challenges for you guys. So here's what's going to happen the remainder of the week. Tomorrow, we're going to do some Walking Dead talk. Wednesday night, we're going to do our tag team matches. Bloodfish already looking for a rematch on Wednesday night. So I know we got 3 matches. I think everybody's going to be there on Wednesday night. Thursday, I'm not sure what's going to go down. And Friday, I'm thinking we'll do a battle royal, and it'll be everybody for themselves. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be cliques, and there's going to be people in a battle royal that are going to try to protect each other. So you might think like, hey, everybody, let's throw a big red grenade at Father Ron, and he prevents the first one. Then somebody prevents the second one. Then, there's things to mitigate some of the damage. And then that might just turn everybody against you. So I think we'll do something that's going to be like a free-for-all, everybody for themselves. But let me think about it another day. So the play of the night, in my opinion, Moonshot made 2 phenomenal plays. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. Jim picking up some packs for Saturday. the two best plays of the night were Moonshot playing the Blue Falcon and Moonshot slightly moving and casting Seal for line of sight. So I think that was the Seal smoke and the Blue Falcon. But the Blue Falcon was huge, because anytime you get a chance to stop an Enrage 3 big red grenade, and that's the whole beauty of it, is now you guys got some things that you can use on defense. And I think what was nice about the Blue Falcon, Moonshot, nobody was really kind of expecting it in that moment. So it worked out really well. So Friday we'll probably do some free-for-all. Saturday and Sunday looks to be a pretty big pack opening event already. So as we said, you guys will see some items. I'm going to do bundles on Wednesday night. So maybe there'll be a thread. Maybe there'll be something you guys need. So we will do that to kind of replenish. And then, many of you have already picked up like a box or two or three. So I think we might be close to 18, 19 boxes already for Saturday. So I think it's going to be a pretty big deal. Yeah. Well, Father Ron, see, that's the thing, is one, it's not always just how tough he is up close. Think about the weapons that people are equipped with right now. I mean, you got people using Sonic 5s. You got people using Brack 5s. You got even newer players using Blings. So the damage there's a lot of damage in the weapons that are out there. And who picked up the Cyclone 7? Somebody bought this. You can't use it yet. But wait till you see the Cyclone 7 hit you. I mean, you're talking about a sword that's going to hit you for 25%. Ron, also, you know what? I forgot about another move. How about Kel casting Rex early in the game and putting Father Ron in the position where he had to kill the pet? That right there was a missed move. Well, not a missed move, but a lost move, right? So I thought Kel did a really good, Kel and Moonshot did a pretty good job of coordinating how they wanted their attack. I don't know yet, Jim. Let me think about it. I want to do the event, but we'll do something that'll make it rewarding for everybody. I need to think about it. Gina Crockett picking up a box. Gina, there's going to be pets galore in those boxes too. So, yeah, you lost Preston. Well, see, I thought Ron, they could have mitigated some of it, but I was wondering if Ron just kind of let himself die to have the Preston drop off of him. That's why I asked him. I was like, are you going to res? I didn't know if he had another way to mitigate the damage, but I asked him because, I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible strategy, right? Yes. Rex will still follow. So will Preston. Once the pets are locked onto you, they're going to do what they're going to do. The only time a pet's going to drop off is when you kill it or when you die. When you die, those buffs and everything else is... Rex is absolutely amazing. So he's either going to take a turn away from you or you're going to figure out when. Now, what I would have done, Moonshot could have made this a lot easier on himself. How many people thought Moonshot, when he was at 75-2, and you knew that Father Ron was going to kill him with the AP blade, how many people thought Moonshot should have used the revive and just lost a turn? I mean, they had about 5 minutes to go in the match, and he was on his final legs with AP. I thought he should have just used a revive potion and got a full heal out of it and then just taking himself out of play for a turn. That's what I would have done. B-Dub, for Amanda and I, the Twisted Sisters, picking up another box. You got it. Yeah, and I'm trying to keep it moving along. So for some of you guys that I was a little harsh with tonight, please don't take it personally. I'm just trying to get the matches moving. I want you guys to get as many moves as you can in so it doesn't come down to a timer issue. And I thought tonight was probably the best that the times have moved along, where everybody was sort of figuring out their attacks. I know, well, look at this. Kel used an unholy grenade. So, Father Ron, even though you wasted your attack, and I don't know if you guys caught this, a week ago, I would have told Kel that the unholy grenade is not going to take anything off and reload and throw another grenade. But tonight, and I told you guys this week, tonight, if you throw the wrong item, the only time I'm going to correct you is if you do like 3 moves. If you do 3 moves, I'm going to correct you. But if you say I'm going to shoot somebody with a purple cube and they got immunity on them, well, you just lost your purple cube. And if you throw an unholy grenade and somebody doesn't have a buff on them, you just lost your unholy grenade. So that's why I wanted to keep the matches going, is because there's going to be some mistakes made. And Kel also, if you guys missed this, she made another mistake. She used 2 enraged 3s. So she didn't get the credit of the second enraged 3. But that's part of it. I mean, nerves is going to be a part of it, because you guys trying everything you can and you know that you're on the timer. That's why you have time smoke, though. Use the time smoke. If you get under a pinch, and you're already within range of somebody, drop a time smoke and put them under more pressure, especially if you know somebody that struggles under pressure. All right, hey, everybody, we're 11:40. I want to thank you guys. Great matches tonight. Good sportsmanship, good scores. I'll get the standings updated for you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how this all plays out. Remember, this is all for seedings, so it's where you're going to end up in the tournament, and you're just kind of learning your partner, learning your teammates. People are getting better. Give a shout-out tonight to Will the Bill and Ocean Man, getting a couple victories tonight. Also, Sheila and Busy Bee, great fight tonight. I'm really, really liking that Killer Bee combo. I think they're an up-and-coming team. They're good. Little bit slightly under-geared still to get with the big players, but they play really, really well. They had a lot of time to kind of watch. Looking forward to seeing Heart of Nixie and Julie J. I think they deserve some match too, so looking forward to seeing them get a little bit better geared and kind of come into their own. Bilal and Hippo as well. So a lot of our new players, I think, have a chance to really make an impact. Also, a big shout-out to Gina Crockett and also Trigger. Great match. Chuck and Cheryl doing the best they could with what they had. Overpowered, but certainly, held their own for as long as they could. And, of course, the Final Four there, our main event match tonight. Great job to Moonshot and Kel being prepared. Also, Ron and Fish. It's a great match all the way around. I like the way the priests kind of used the prevention on each other and the Holy Shield. So there were good moves on both parts. All right, everybody. Thanks for everything that you guys do. And all those who picked up packs and boxes, it will be well worth your boxes and packs when you guys see the brand new items that we are rolling out this weekend for Jigsaw's Jungle. And it'll be the first time you can stock up on that stuff before we get into our brand new match, Jigsaw's Jungle, going live the second Friday in April. All right. Hey, you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow for a Walking Dead stream. Thanks again. Peace.